In today's video, I'm going to continue my tradition and creating a special video for International Women's Day. As every year, I'm doing a full face of makeup using products from brands that have been founded by female. This year, I wanted not to have two products from the same brand, so I have included a bunch of makeup that I have in my collection from females, and also some of the brands were very surprising to me to discover that they were founded by female when I was doing my research for this video. If you are new here and enjoy this kind of content, I would love to have you here in my family, so don't forget to subscribe and also give a thumbs up to the video and leave a comment if you want, why not? And with this occasion, I want to wish you all lovely ladies a happy International Women's Day. And one other thing I want to let you know is that here in Europe, in some countries, 8th of March, the International Women's Day is also celebrated together with Mother's Day. I'm going to start with a product that I had no idea that the founder of the brand was a woman. I love their Glowy Super Gel. This is in the shade Starglow. I use this as a base, and I find that the foundation that I put on top, no matter which is that one, is natural. And one other thing I wanted to mention and say in this video is that, as always, this video is also dedicated in my mother's memory, that sadly she parted her way with this world on March 8th. So yeah, there will be 5 years on 8th March. This video is pre-recorded since my mother is no longer with us. This is probably my all-time favorite foundation from Laura Mercier, the Real Flawless Foundation. I have mine in the shade 1C2, and also this shade is a perfect match for my skin tone. Doesn't matter if it is winter or summer. I'm also going to use my BK Beauty brushes. This ring is a little bit bothering me on holding brushes. Also, jewelries. I forgot to put earrings. Okay, I will put them after I use the foundation. Jewelry are from Read Your Heart. I'm not doing any collaboration with them for today's video, but I wanted to just wear some jewelry that brand was founded by a female. You don't need much, to be honest, but I think a lot of foundation was eaten by the brush, and it's really flawless. I rely on this foundation for special occasion when I want my skin look flawless. This is my go-to foundation. It provides a medium buildable coverage, I would say, but it's all I need, and it's also very long lasting. I have plenty of foundations that are similar to this one, but none of them is like this one. When you apply a foundation, don't forget to also tackle your under nose area. I am noticing this, especially when I'm recording, that I do not blend here. For concealer, I'm going to use the one from Haus by Lady Gaga. I'm also going to list all the products down below in my description box and the shades that I've been using. This is a little bit of a thick formula. I'm going to use this brush from Sonia G to blend my concealer. Actually, I take my word back. I love the way it spreads. Now, I do not remember if it creases by the end of the day, but I'm going to let you know. Yeah, looks pretty nice. I was interested about the idea or the origins of when and how it was decided to be celebrated, the International Women's Day. And this is what I have learned. International Women's Day originated from labor movements in Europe and North America during the early 20th century. Vladimir Lenin declared March 8 as International Women's Day in 1922 to honor the woman's role in 1917 Russian Revolution. It was subsequently celebrated on that date by the socialist movement and communist countries. The holiday became a mainstream global holiday, following by its promotion by the United Nations in 1977. I'm back, and now I also added my earrings that are from Read Your Heart. And the rings you already know. This is the only one that I purchased with my own money. And those were gifted to me for several collaboration. The necklace is also from Read Your Heart, but just the pendant. The chain is mine. And this is also from my country. Let's move on to setting powder. I'm going to use my favorite setting powder from Atelier that I had no idea. I think maybe I have learned at some point that this is a woman founded brand. And I'm very happy because I love supporting women. And I'm also setting my eye base from Louise. Maybe I'm going to continue with the eyes and then I'm going to finish the rest of the face. I have my main eyeshadow palette that I want to use for today's video. This is by M Cosmetics and is the Divine Sky eyeshadow palette in Faded Clementine. We all know that M Cosmetics was founded by Michelle Phan. And this I got it in a trend mood box, but I managed to scratch one of the shades. I have a Ilia eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow that I think I'm going to use for the base, and also a Danessa Myrix. This is a liquid eyeshadow, but it's with sparkle, so I think I have used this, but not on camera. So I'm going to start with Ilia shadow first, and you're going to see why. I was swatching it previously because the M Cosmetics Quad doesn't have so much selection for a transition shade that is close to my skin tone. I'm going to blend everything with the BK Beauty 203 brush, but I'm mostly going to concentrate this toward my crease. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go back to Atelier translucent setting powder, and with that I'm going to blend away the edges. Yeah, there is a learning curve with those shadows, especially because they are matte. I think I'm going to fill up the gap using the bronzer, and also I'm going to use the same bronzer shade on my lower lashes. Now going back to the quad that I was planning to use for today's video. Actually, it's not a quad, it's a small eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take the darkest shade as a transition. Switching brushes, I need a fluffy brush. This is the Sonia G Blender Pro, which is probably my all-time favorite crease brush. After I have used this shade on the outer V, I went with this shade on my mobile lid, and the brush that I used, it was the Sonia G. This is the Builder Pro. And now what I want to do is I want to use the Danessa Myrix Color Fix foils. I will list the shade because I cannot tell for sure, but I want to use this in my inner corner with a tiny little brush. This is the 2010 by BK Beauty. This is a gorgeous shade, look, the foil. Okay, now it's dried out. For lining my eyes, especially the waterline, I'm going to use Gillian Dempsey, the Kohl eyeliner in rich brown. I use this all the time. This is my favorite eyeliner. I think I like it more than the one from Makeup by Mario because this doesn't break. I have it for several years and I have sharpened it a lot and doesn't move, doesn't break. The mascara that I'm going to use is by Rare Beauty by Selena Gomez. So how is the spring going on, guys, in the area? Where are you? I know that the official springtime hasn't started yet, but March is considered as a spring or the first spring month. When I'm recording this, we are still in February, so it's still cold. As usually, I'm neglecting my brows. I have this one from Lorac. As you can see, it's new. I think I have purchased it when I had BoxyCharm, and it might not be even my shade. Precision Brow Pencil. This is in Dark Cool Blonde. It also has a spoolie. I haven't heard anything from Lorac in a very long time. So this is not a fine tip. It's a more thick version. It's not a bad product, just a bad shade. Now for brow setting, this is the Benefit 24-hour brow setter. I was surprised when I discovered that behind creation of Benefit was a woman. I had no idea. And this is a very good product because it keeps my brows in place all day long. Once it is set and dried, they do not move. We can move to the face. I think I have used this also in the previous years. This is my all-time favorite contour stick. This is from Westman Atelier in shade Biscuit, and I have only this much left. This is the perfect shade for anyone that is light, fair to light, even medium. It offers a perfect balance. It is not too cool, not too warm. It is for a reason a cult classic. Maybe not so useful to use it during winter because it's not so creamy. For example, the one from Dior that is very similar to this one, that is more creamy and it can blend easily. Considering that I do not have a very high temperature in my beauty room, I'm raising up the temperature when I'm recording, but we don't keep so much, especially it's also good for makeup. For blush, we are going to use the Rose Ink in Heliotrope. This is the lip and cheek color. I'm going to use my BK Beauty 109 brush. This has dried out a bit. And the highlighter that I have from the same line, it's almost not usable. For this reason, I decided to use the blush for the video and use highlighter from another brand. Love the shade, this is so beautiful. It's supposed to be used 12 months and I think I have it for 24 months. It's time to set the face. I'm going to use one of the products that it's not my favorite, the Tarte Shape Tape setting powder. Maybe I'm also going to use the sponge that is coming with. This foundation doesn't need much setting powder because it's long lasting, at least on me. You might be different. I forgot to add highlighter, but I'm going to add it now. This is by Charlotte Tilbury. It's the Hollywood Beauty Light Wand. Jessica Brown corrupted me in purchasing this one, but I haven't used it in a while. Because to be honest, I'm not using highlighter so much, but this looks so natural. Once you applied it and blend it, looks beautiful and also doesn't settle if you have lines in that area. Not that many people have lines here, but it can migrate underneath your eye. So that's the only thing or only concern about this. And now for powder bronzer. You couldn't not mention Pat McGrath. This is one of my favorite powder bronzers, and I'm using a Sonia Jib that it's my go-to brush for powder bronzer. I like this type of fluffy angled brushes. This is perfect for applying bronzer, especially if you have a bronzer that it's much more pigmented, then for sure you can use this one. It does a good job diffusing the product. For blush, initially I wanted to go with Anastasia Beverly Hills. Oh no, I don't have any other product from ABH. Oh, okay, so just let's do it like so. I'm going to use ABH to one side of the face. This is a trio that is probably not available. Blush trio in Pink Passion. I got it from one of my YouTube friends. To the other cheek, I'm going to use the Pixi by Petra. Before doing my lips, I want to use a setting spray because I don't like to use setting spray when I have my lipstick on. This is by Florence by Miles, and I was surprised when I've seen that this was also founded by a woman. And I love this setting spray. It's so, so beautiful. Maybe this will help me love the Tarte setting powder. As a lip liner, I'm going to use this one from Dominic Cosmetics. Creamy Fill and Define Lip Liner in shade Crush. I hope I've seen that correctly. I'm usually not going for so neutral shades, but there's something with the shade that looks beautiful. And for lip, I have this one from Zoeva. Now we all know Zoeva, they have a line of brushes and also they have makeup. This is the Pure Velour Lip Natural Aesthetic. Look at this shade, isn't it pretty? Love the shade. Alright, and there we have it. This is my full face of makeup using products that are coming only from female founded cosmetic brands. Please let me know also in your comments down below which is your favorite female founded makeup brand or cosmetic brand. I'm going to have everything listed down below in the description box, and I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch. Hoping to see you soon in my next video. Have a wonderful day, guys, and again, happy International Women's Day to all lovely ladies out there, and also happy Mother's Day to all of you that celebrate this in the same day with International Women's Day, that it's March 8th. So see you soon, guys. Bye bye.